If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Successfully integrated the account. So now we will
Yes, you're right.
more on. Sorry.
Yeah, you're. I was just saying that you are right. Yeah.
Yeah. So from today we will be seeing what all we have into integration, what all we can do into integration. Okay. So
Okay.
after installing the package, after installing the Marketing Cloud package, you will get access to Salesforce standards and custom objects into Marketing Cloud. They will be synchronized within Marketing Cloud. Synchronized, right? They will not be physically available into Marketing Cloud, but you can view it. They are synchronized. So you can use that synchronized data to like perform activities on Marketing Cloud that we are going to see. So where you can see that synchronized object, all the standard and custom objects in contact builder, we have data source as an option. So we created our own data model list. We studied about list-based data model, contact-based data model. So that data model we built within Marketing Cloud. Okay, but if we have already existing data model into a different source, that source we can connect and bring the entire data model. So we will go to audience builder, and under audience builder, you will have a content builder option. Yes. So remember we created data extension based data model here. So in content builder, we have a feature called data sources. So in data sources, we have three options: system data source, synchronized, and custom. System data source is what you have built. Okay, all the basic standards objects of Marketing Cloud with which you can create your contact-based data model or list-based data model. That is called a system-based data source. In synchronized data source, you can get data from Salesforce that you have integrated account. So you can synchronize the objects, standard and custom objects within Marketing Cloud from synchronized data source. And custom data source means any other point of sale app, like a mobile application or a website, which is not a Salesforce product that you have built custom, that you can integrate using custom data source. So system data source is nothing but the default data source available into Marketing Cloud. The default attributes we have.
So when you say default, these are data extensions which we build within the Marketing Cloud, right?
Right. Data extensions.
And synchronized are the ones which we sync from the Salesforce, and customs are the one which we will be getting if we are integrating through any mobile applications or third-party app exchange applications. Okay.
Right. Any application you can use, which is not a Salesforce application, that you can use custom data source. So in synchronized data source, either you have Salesforce CRM or you have Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Both can be integrated because connector is available for both CRM, Salesforce CRM as well as Microsoft Dynamics CRM. So
I didn't know this. Microsoft Dynamics. Okay.
Yeah, that is a Microsoft CRM. So the same connector is available for Microsoft Dynamics as well. So for which we have a connector, we will be able to synchronize. But for which we do not have the connector, we will go and build a custom data source. So as we have installed the connector, let's go to synchronized data source, because there is nothing much we can do in system data source. That data source you cannot edit. So in synchronized data source, you can see we have integrated 4 accounts till now. So the first 3 accounts we have disabled. The last account is your sandbox account. Okay. So that is
question
currently.
Here.
Yes.
At that time, we can have only one sandbox, like one system connected to the Marketing Cloud connector, right? Or else can we have multiple?
No. You can have one, but as I have connected earlier, so that data source is available, but it won't fetch any data because we have disconnected that data source.
Okay, so will we have all the data extensions which we integrated even before we have
No,
the
no, no,
connection
no,
lost,
no,
or else
no, no.
oh,
Everything will
everything
be
will
lost.
be lost?
Everything, right, right. So you
Okay,
can't
once the connection
integrate.
is gone, everything will be lost. Okay.
Yes, yes. So you can go and click on the data source which we have created for your Salesforce account. That means the last one. Yeah. So this is the data source available. From the top right corner, you can see setup object option. I have already set up two objects, but I will show you the process. Go to setup object option. Yeah.
Okay, so
Here,
are these two objects which you have set up from my from that
yes,
my
yes, yes,
developer account?
yes. Today only I did. So I will show you the process. Yeah. So how you set up object, you go and click on setup object option. Here you will get all the standard and custom objects available in your Salesforce dev account or any Salesforce account you go and create and integrate. So these all are the standard and custom objects, like account is a standard object. For custom objects, you will be able to see the API names of those objects. I think we haven't created any custom object. If you can go and create a custom object and let's see if that is available in our data source or not. Yeah, let's try to create a custom object.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we created the custom object. Try to reload this window. Reload it from the top. Refresh the entire marketing cloud account. Synchronized.
No, I do not see any custom here.
Yeah, it takes time to sync, like 10-15 minutes it takes time.
So while we are syncing, we need to set up the syncing time, right? What would be the syncing time and everything, or else where do we do the settings and everything even
Yes,
before
yes,
we
yes.
start it, or else?
No, no. See, you will set the syncing time when you select the object to sync. But as we have newly created an object, let's wait for some time to get it integrated. But so let's suppose you want to synchronize accounts object. So we will click on sync option. Here you can set the time. Like first of all, it is asking you to select the fields you want to sync. So you can check or uncheck fields uh, which you want or do not want. Only select those fields which are relevant to your email sends, or based on the fields
Okay.
data, based on those fields data you want to take decisions. Like you select lead object and you want to take decision if lead is opened or lead, the status of lead is changed, so synchronize status field. Similarly, try to synchronize those fields which you require to take decision. So as we have selected the fields, we will click on next option. It will ask to apply filters if you want. So it is asking if you want to fetch all the records of that account object, or all the records after a particular date, or all the records which is true or false. So here only on two type of data types you will be able to apply filter. Either it should be the field you are applying filter should be a date field or a boolean field. You can't apply filter on any text field or any numeric field. So all those fields you chose into the first step to sync, out of those fields only boolean field and date field you will be available for filter, for you to apply any filter. So you can't apply filter. Suppose you want to fetch only those records whose name is xyz, you can't apply a filter on any text field, just boolean field.
Okay,
And
so basically, okay, so one thing we can do is we need to sync all the records. Second one is like we can set a date timer that what could be the time from which we need to pull the records, maybe
correct,
from 2021 or 2020, 2020. Apart from
correct,
that, we can have the filter applied only on the Boolean values, that
right,
too only for
right,
one field,
right.
right? Or we can apply for multiple fields.
I think you can apply for multiple fields, but you can select. Can you go to drop down? So only one field is available as of now, but I think we would be able to apply on other fields if it is available.
Okay, so but I see here only one all records is deleted. Okay, so maybe in the object which we selected from the fields, there is only
Right.
Boolean thing. We can
Yeah.
try pulling up.
Try other object. That actually this I haven't tried, but I think we will be able to apply filter on all the Boolean fields. But let's see.
Okay, there are no Boolean fields here.
You won't get any Boolean fields on the standard objects. You can get you can create the custom object and then those will be available. But let's try to understand the syncing
Okay.
process. Then up in custom object we can create a Boolean field and test this. So this is poll schedule time. Whenever a new record is created into that object, how frequently you want to sync that data. The minimum poll schedule time is 15 minutes and maximum 1 hour. So as soon as any data is inserted into that object, that data will be synchronized within Marketing Cloud within next 15 minutes or max within 1 hour. So you can set the poll schedule time as per your requirement. If you want to take the decisions
Okay.
real time, then 15 minutes is the best. If you do not want to take decisions real time on the data available there, then 30 minutes or 1 hour you can choose from. But keep it 15
Okay.
minutes.
Well,
Yes.
so once we have the object synchronized, is there an option for us to go and change the poll time after the synchronization?
Yes, you can change. Try to select, then we will go and change the settings we have selected. But see, this integration you have to perform one time, not recommended to go and change. Okay, because it will disable or it will dereference the data. If you are taking decisions on this data, if you have created some journeys automations which we are going to see, so that those data will get dereferenced. So it is better to set one time only this entire integration process.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is fetching the record. After this record is fetched, I will show you where all the sync records will be visible. Here you will only be able to see the synced objects. Can you try to check if that custom object got integrated?
Says an error occurred.
That the page was not able to load. That is why you got this error, but it's fine now. Go to synchronized.
That's still.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it's also synchronized.
Yeah. Can you so if you anytime want to edit or bring in more fields or reduce the fields, you can click on edit field option. This is currently grayed out, but now it is visible as the page gets loaded. And from yeah, and from left hand side, content synchronization, you can see edit option. You can set the poll time, reset the poll time.
Okay, but this edit option is not available
Yeah,
here.
because you made changes to the field, so it will synchronize that field, and then this edit option will be available.
Okay.
So let's yeah.
Okay.
So let's wait for some time, then we'll, or you can go to any other object which is already synced to check for this option. Yeah.
Okay. But we cannot change the Boolean one because it's already there. We cannot add any fields here. You can
Yes.
do only the initial stage.
No, I think there is no Boolean field for this custom object. That is why this is showing that option is grayed out. Sorry for
Oh,
this.
okay.
Yeah. We will try to sync the custom object. Let's go back and try to see if that custom object is available to sync for us. It takes time, but it will definitely be available. The last one.
Object
You
name
have
is custom
no,
one.
there are 10 pages actually. So we are on the page 1. Try to search for that object.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can try to sync. Can we create a new two Boolean fields to check about the doubt we have? Because that I also haven't noticed, or I haven't
Which one?
experimented. Can we select two filters at the same time? Yeah.
Yeah, I created two of them.
Okay.
Let me add any other date fields also, just for
Okay.
reference. All right. Yeah, it's only one field.
Okay.
Even though you have
Only
multiple fields, you can have an option to select, but it's only one field.
okay. Okay.
That's
Now
it.
we
It's
can
only one
only
field.
apply one field. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll select all the records and we will create filter on Marketing Cloud side.
Yeah.
Try to create
So what
any
is?
mhm.
Yeah, please tell me.
No, I was saying try to create some values into that custom object so that we can sync those values as well, because I will show you where those values will be visible. But you were saying,
So what is the best practice usually? Like, do we need to get all the data and apply the filters on the Marketing Cloud, or else filter the data even before it enters the Marketing Cloud? What is the best practice usually the people follow in general?
yeah. So the clients which I have worked on, we sync all the data, like all the accounts, objects, account lead, contact data, and we apply filter on Marketing Cloud to fetch only those records which we want to send communications to. But
okay, so we sync everything and then we filter on the Marketing Cloud side.
right. We sync all, but you don't have to sync all every object. Okay, um, that will increase the bill inside Marketing Cloud, because you are
Yeah, like
you are
we will sync only specific objects, but I'm trying to understand what the fee, how much data to enter into the Marketing Cloud. That part I was talking about.
yeah, only that data you will be sending emails, like your lead data or contact data or account data, which you will be using to send emails. You should not uh, integrate or sync those data which you are not going to send any email communication or mobile communication, because you are already paying for that data into Salesforce. Now if this gets synced into Marketing Cloud, for the same record you have to pay bill in Marketing Cloud as well.
Okay, gotcha. Where is the object I created? Is this the one by any chance? Why would this came from?
I don't know. I think you have logged into a different account.
No, that's wrong too. Looks like the label got.
So as you create a new record within 15 minutes, as per our whole schedule time, it will be visible into Marketing Cloud.
Okay. So for our data model, if you have any specific fields that I need to create, please let me know. Then I'll create accordingly.
Yeah, no, that's all. You can create.
I think these will get modified automatically. These are the only fields I need to give. Okay. I'm trying to give multiple data so that it could be easy for us to.
Yes.
Custom object is not visible. Why? Custom one underscore. So there's some issue with the file. Okay, I will try to create it manually. Yeah, we have the records created in the Salesforce.
Okay. So now you synchronize the objects which are available into Salesforce within Marketing Cloud. So now as you have synchronized this object will be available into a new type of data extension, which is called as synchronized data extension. We saw what was filtered data extension, standard data extension, and random data extensions. So there is another type of data extension.
Random, we did not see what random data extension. We just saw filter and normal one.
Okay, so random is nothing. Suppose if you have a data extension in which you have 100 people and you randomly want to distribute those people into 4 or 5 different data extensions, let's try to create it. Let's go to Email Studio again and try to create a random data extension. There we will see a new type of data extension as well, synchronized data extension. Because synchronized data extension is not integrated with contact builder. So here you won't be able to see that data extension. Go to Email Studio.
I didn't get your point. Can you please repeat?
Okay. So when you integrate Salesforce with Marketing Cloud, you synchronize the objects. Those data will be available into a new type of data extension. It is a new category of data extension, synchronized data extension. If you go to drop down, you can see synchronized data extension option. Random we will create, but first check, yeah, synchronized data extension. So this data extension will hold all the synchronized objects from Salesforce to Marketing Cloud. So you can see we have synchronized 4 objects so far. That object's data is visible here. Try to, your data I think will come in 15 minutes because we just created. That is why record count for custom one is 0. But all other data extensions already have the record count. If you can open those.
Some of them are sendable and some of them are non-sendable. Why is that so?
Yeah, because for not sendable, you don't have any email address field, you can't send it. And for sendable, you have though you have email address field, still you can't send it. It is created by default. Synchronized data extensions you can't use to send emails. It is the data is synchronized. That means visible only. It is not physically present. So it will automatically allocate sendable or non-sendable based on the email address field. If some object does not contain, but all of them are non-sendable, right? You can't, though you can see sendable, non-sendable here, because data extensions are either sendable or non-sendable, but you can't use this synchronized data extension to send emails at all. You won't get synchronized data extension option into the send flow.
Okay, so one question here. So we went to contact builder and we have synced the data extensions from the Salesforce to Marketing Cloud, right? So when we are syncing it, they are not physically present in the Marketing Cloud org. They are still on Salesforce, but due to the integration of Marketing Cloud Connect, they are visible here. But apart from that, even though we are syncing, no data is actually getting into the Marketing Cloud.
Okay. Right. We will try to see how to download that data. Okay, suppose you have 2 devices, you clicked picture on one device, it is visible on other device, but that picture is not physically available into the other device. It is synced. The same concept applies here. Try to open any data extension. It will contain all the fields you selected. If it contains email address field, it will be sendable by default. So go to records option. You will see all the records available. Yeah. So contact key, account ID. Now suppose if you want to send email to this data extension, you won't get option to choose this data extension into the send flow. Try to see that once, because this data extension is only view only. It cannot be utilized to send emails.
Okay, so it cannot be used even in the Journey Builder or any automation studio anywhere. Okay.
Right. We have another type of data extension. You will be synchronizing. See, you synchronize the data. Now, if you want to utilize this data into Marketing Cloud, another type of data extension is available, which is called as Salesforce data extension. So we will download this
Oh,
data,
okay.
and that data will be available physically into Salesforce data extension. If you go on subscribers drop down on the top, you will also see a Salesforce data extension option below Synchronize. So Synchronized data extension, um, that are not these are the previous data extensions which I integrated. You can delete them at all of them if you want. Select that main checkbox and delete all of them. We will try to sync your data extension. So try to understand the concept. You synchronize the objects. Those object data will be visible into synchronized data extension. But that data into that synchronized data extension is not physically available. If you want to make it physically available, you have to push the data from synchronized data extension to Salesforce data extension.
Okay, gotcha.
Can you check if the records in your custom object got synchronized? And try to create a send,
Yeah,
not here.
they got.
Yeah, it got. So now go to the synchronized data extension of this custom object. Not here. Yeah. Yeah, 29 records got synced within 15 minutes. Okay.
But we do not have email address. I did not create an email address. I need to create that.
Right, right. So if you create and if you have, then you have to resync that object because you have added an extra field, and it will automatically add the synchronized data extension after the process is complete.
Okay.
So now I was saying that though some of the data extensions, synchronized data extensions are marked sendable, you won't be able to send emails. Sendables are only marked if your data extension contains email address field, but no synchronized data available will be available in the send flow to select audience. You have to download this data. How you will download? On the top, you can see filter option. Okay. So I told you people sync all the objects and create filter. You can create filter on the synchronized data extension. Try to create. So if you want to have all the options, then ID is not blank. You can create this filter. ID is not blank. Or if you have any, here you can create multiple filters. Okay.
Okay.
Is not empty. Yeah. Save and build option. Create any other name. Define the name. Yeah. Salesforce data extension from the folders. Why you have to select Salesforce data extension, that I will tell. But just select Salesforce data extension and click on save option. Okay. And on the top right, you can see refresh filter. Top right. Yeah. Yeah. Create.
To optimize performance, please execute no more than 2 groups. So what does this mean?
You should not optimize two filter data. You should not refresh two data extensions at the same time. That is what the message says.
Okay.
So we are doing only one, so no worries.
I'm just trying to understand because like from tomorrow I'll be doing this on the real time. So I just
Okay.
want to make sure I'm not messing up the things. Yeah.
Okay. So why we did this, why we specifically selected Salesforce folder, there is a reason behind that. Now this data is physically available. Okay. Now if you go and try
Okay.
to send any email, try to see which data extension you can choose and which data extension you can't choose. You can't choose the synchronized one, but you can choose this data extension now.
Okay.
And
So
why
I think you
I
can send the email.
yeah, why I specifically wanted you to choose Salesforce data extension folder, because when you choose normal data extension and when you import Salesforce data into that normal standard data extension, okay, that data won't sync, the tracking data won't sync back to Salesforce. But if you
Oh,
send
okay.
any email to a Salesforce data extension, the tracking data would definitely sync back. So on, so you must have, while integrating the account, you must have created individual object field on leads or contact object. Remember, if not, then you can go and check
Yeah.
lead or
Individual
contact.
sense.
Yeah, individual email results is the field. Two fields actually, email sends and individual email result. So individual email result field will hold the tracking of that particular record which you have
It's
synced.
not field, right? It's related list which I did not create. It was available by default.
No, I think that we missed that step. Can you go to any lead object and try to edit the page layout? You will see individual email result field which you can select on a particular page layout. Lead or contact, yeah, because we will be mostly playing with leads or contacts, right? Whenever a new lead is
Yeah.
created, we want to nurture that lead with marketing automation, like sending confirmation that we have a new lead created, then sending promotional offers like that.
Okay. We do not have any edit layout. Why?
um that I don't know. Try to open any lead, try to see if any record is available.
I think edit for accounts. Here are so many objects here. We'll be having an object manager here. Where is it gone?
Yeah, we should have. I think that object manager you can see in setup. Try to edit any page layout. Into related list, if you can go into the related list from the left, can you see individual email results field? Not, if not, then go to Visual Force pages, the bottom option from the left hand side.
I actually added in individual related list to some lead or some other object. I'm
Yeah,
not sure which
it is
object I
basically
added.
available on lead and contact. So try to open lead or contact object.
Which object did I add? I'm not sure.
Try to search in, yeah, that individual
Yeah.
email result on the top. Yeah, this email sends
Yeah.
as
So
well.
these
Yeah,
are not basically. So these are
yeah,
related lists, right? These are not emails. These are not
right.
fields actually. Okay.
Right, individual. So these two
Okay.
fields will contain tracking data whenever you send emails to a contact from Marketing Cloud and you store that contact into Marketing Cloud. And when you send that data email to that Salesforce data extension, it will synchronize the tracking. So for every send, we get
Okay.
a job ID. A tracking is available into that job ID. So the tracking will be made available into individual object in Salesforce itself.
Okay, I got you. So a question here. So
Yeah.
now we have we kept the filter option and we have got all the data from synchronized data extension to the Salesforce data extension and we kept in a
Yes.
Salesforce folder. So
Yeah.
whenever so my question here is like, do we need to manually sync this particular data, or else whenever that synchronized data extension is updated with the data from the Salesforce, automatically this Salesforce data extension will automatically be synced with that data, or else we need to sync it
No.
manually every time?
So no. So the data will be available into synchronized data extension automatically. Whenever a new record is
Okay.
created with 15 minutes, synchronized data extension will hold that data, but not the Salesforce data extension which we have created by the filter. So there are two ways to
Oh,
automate that. Either you create a data filter and use Automation Studio, or you use SQL queries to automate that. That we will see how to automate when we will study Automation Studio. So
okay.
that data will be available into
Okay.
synchronized data extension within 15 minutes, not into the Salesforce. So that the filter which we have created, you have to run suppose every hour or within 30 minutes, every 30 minutes, that we will be automating. So within 30 minutes, the new data will be available into Salesforce data extension as well, but not by default.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah. And now one more way you can import data from Salesforce to Marketing Cloud. You can create a Salesforce report and you can import that report into Marketing Cloud. That report will automatically get imported into a Salesforce data extension. So suppose you have created a report on leads object, right? Try to create a report on any object within Salesforce. That report data, if you do not want to send to the entire object, but you have pulled a specific report and to that report you want to send emails, then you can create a report here and you can access that report from the Marketing Cloud. So try to create a report first. You will be asked to save that report. Select Marketing Cloud folder in order to save that report.
okay. I did not create report much.
Yep, go on that plus sign on the top and search for the reports. You can, yeah, search for the reports. Yeah. Now try to create a new report. Right. Try to select the object. Suppose we want to create a report on the custom object you have selected. Okay, selected custom object. Yeah, now click on create option. Okay, it is asking you to apply a filter. So you can apply a filter from the top, you can apply.
Okay, so we can take all the data also, right? Do you want to apply
Yeah,
filter here?
yes, yes, yes. Now try to, if we do not have any filter, okay.
Okay.
Try to save this report. And reports folder, try to, you will be able to see a marketing cloud folder there, I guess. Marketing Cloud admin, right? So whenever you want to access this report from Marketing Cloud, click on save option. Yeah, and try to run this report once.
It's not getting the data interested in campaign.
Yeah,
You selected
yeah, you can see that run report option.
Yeah, I ran the report already. It's complete.
Okay. So what is the issue then?
I'm not here. Checkboxes and everything have to be checked because we added true, false, right? Is true.
Yes. This actually I don't know why. But my main motto is to show how this report will be integrated into Marketing Cloud. You can customize it.
Okay, no problem. I'll see it later. Okay, so now we have the data in here. So
Yeah.
if we go to this.
Now you have to go to interaction into Email Studio. How you will import, you will go to interaction and click on import option. Import option. Or you can go into contact builder and there also you will get an import option.
Okay, let me try both of them. Okay. So in here, in imports.
Here you have to create an import definition. So to click on create option for your report, you have to create an import definition. Yeah. So define the name of the data extension which you are going to create in which you will be storing the report. This will be the name of the data extension you will be storing the report. Try to create a unique one because it will fail if that data name is already. Yeah. So now you can see the file location option, file location just above where you have placed your cursor. Yeah. Here you will have to select Salesforce objects and reports. Salesforce objects and report. This is the file location where you will be getting all the objects. And now click on report option. You can see. Yeah. Now click on select option. Right. Now try to write down the name of the report which you have created. Name contains. Yeah, and try to click on find now. It will show you all the reports which you have created. Okay, now
On
select it.
Salesforce. Okay.
Yeah, now it will ask for the data mapping, which all fields you want to fetch for that particular report. If you want to now it is asking you to include or exclude the fields. So include those fields you want. You can change the data type of the field as well. Suppose for is true, you want to
Okay.
have Boolean field. It won't copy the exact data type which you have stored there. You will have to adjust the data type manually if you are importing a
Okay.
report. For synchronized data extension, the data types are already mapped. But for reports, you have to select. So now if everything is
Okay.
fine, then you have to click on save config option. Yeah. Now keep everything as it is. It is asking, it is normal and import functionality, normal questions. So if at bottom, if you want to receive a send notification after import is complete, you can write your email address. Now everything is fine. Click on save option. Now you will have to run this report. After this report is saved, select the checkbox and click on run. You can search your report from the top left, uh, yeah, search box. Just select the checkbox, click on start button. Yeah. What this will do, this will create a Salesforce data extension. Okay. With the data you have into
Okay.
your report. So here you will
Yes.
automatically
So
get the
the
Salesforce data. Mhm.
Okay, so here like we are looking at two types of getting data into the Salesforce. One is
Right.
synchronize the data and then
Right.
get and then filter, apply filter and create it manually. And second
Right.
one is like directly create. If we have a report existing there, we can
Right.
instead of syncing it, we can have it
Yeah.
like if we do not have any direction in synced, but we still
Mhm.
want the data to into the sales into marketing cloud, we can use
Mhm.
the reports. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Now try to see if the Salesforce data extension is created or not. Under subscribers drop down, go to Salesforce data extension. I think this is the previous one, but soon you will get that data imported and you will get that Salesforce data extension as well.
Okay, so same data extension we have retrieved in two different ways. One is with the
Yeah,
synchronous and one is with the okay.
yeah, Salesforce reports. I think you will be able to perform the same steps from contact builder. So let's go. So let's go and see if we are able to do that or not, because I haven't checked. I think we will be able to create audience builder, contact. This is content builder.
Contact builder. Okay.
Yeah. In contact builder, you have imports option.
So while this is loading, like in the last class, I remember you talking about some optimizers. Can you please refresh me of what optimizer you were talking about? I wanted to take notes about that, but I missed it out. Um,
Optimizer, I didn't recall that. Can you please
it's
yeah.
path optimizer something you
Yeah,
explained
yeah,
path
path
optimizer, but I couldn't.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like we do A/B test, the same feature is available into Journey Builder. If we go to Journey Builder,
Okay.
yeah, that we will see in coming classes. If you feel anything urgent,
Okay.
like with the project requirement, then you can let me know. I will explain that.
No, no, we can go with the flow. Like I actually after the class, I'm trying to note down everything what's there on the class because it will be completely gone after a few days, right? So for
Yes.
that path optimizer, I wrote it, but I could not write the notes.
Okay.
Okay. So, like, do you have anything as such that you give some any kind of notes of what
Yes,
you
yes, yes.
explain
I
in the
will
class?
give. So I already shared an entire PPT with you.
The PPT was regarding the mobile studio.
Is it only mobile studio was there? Okay, okay. I will send the entire PPT then. I think everything is
Because
covered
if
there.
we have a, okay, I'll check
Can
it out,
you
because
please
like
check
if any notes,
Yeah, yeah, I will
notes
definitely
will
give.
actually help me.
For tomorrow I will give, but I think I already shared it with you. But no worries. Let me check if it was about only mobile studio, then I will send you the entire PPT or notes.
Okay, so what all you are covering in this, that will be
Yes,
there
yes.
on
Yeah,
an
yeah,
overall thing, it will be there.
yeah. That content I already have.
Okay, sure.
But
Uh,
yeah,
and one more question while it's getting loaded. So like currently I do have this email specialist certification, but
yes,
I wanted to do the remaining certifications too.
yeah.
So like I see that recently they made admin certification mandated to go ahead with any of the certifications. Is that true that I have to complete admin before I go to the advanced developer or consultant ones?
For consultant, the email specialist is the prerequisite. For developer, you have admin as a prerequisite.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And like for the certifications, by any chance, like I know that like I'll be going through all these things and I'll be preparing, but to be on a
Yeah.
safer side, I just wanted to know if you can provide any questions or previously asked or dumps kind of thing, so that I can
Dumps.
be sure when we are right. Yeah.
Yeah, I can provide because last year I cleared developer exam, so I think I have those dumps with me. So tomorrow I will share. And I just checked about the notes which I sent, and it contained all the PPTs actually, like on
Okay,
all
then
the
I'll check it out.
uh, yeah, and dumps I will share
Okay.
with you
So you have dumps for the developer ones or for the consultant ones?
for developer ones because I recently gave that developer.
Okay, so
But if
like I
you
was
have that,
looking for this
if
consultant.
so you are looking for consultant, okay, I will try to arrange it. So if you have a Telegram app, you must be aware, like WhatsApp, we have a Telegram app. Okay. If you go and
Yeah, I do
download that,
have Telegram app.
yeah. So on that you will see various Salesforce groups. On you can go and check on any group, you will find the dumps of all the marketing cloud exams. So I also
Oh,
searched there and cleared. So everything came from those dumps actually. I will try to find it for you and I will send it.
yeah, that would be a great help, because I cannot take chance again.
Yes.
So that's the reason.
No worries, no worries. So you now go to imports option into contact builder. You can see import option. Yeah. Now create an import definition. Top right, you can see create option. Yeah. Where you want to import into a data extension. Okay. Now select the source. First select the source. And that can you see Salesforce objects and reports here from file location. Select source from file location. Yeah, from file location. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, no, I don't think you will be able to import the report from here. You
Yeah,
can.
this is basically importing data into the data extension,
Right,
not
right,
into the
right,
from the
right.
Salesforce.
I
Yeah.
thought we would be able to do it from here as well, but sorry, actually I didn't try it earlier. I wanted to check if we have that option available here or not. But this is another type of import you can create from Content Builder, like we create in Email Studio. You can create from this import wizard as well.
Okay.
So let's see if our that Salesforce data extension got created or not. It must be into the account somewhere.
But we gave the Salesforce folder as an
No,
destination, so it should be here.
if there is any error, you will get error on in your inbox.
Okay, it did not sync it.
Can you go to the main data extension folder? I think the folder got changed. Try to search here. This is the one, right?
I don't remember. It's like 11:06 a.m. Not the one, because we did it like very initially we did one thing, right? So this could be that one.
Okay, okay. No, but this is the standard data extension. This is not your time zone. This is a different time zone. Which the time you are,
Okay.
yeah. This is the one which is created. So whenever you are using a Salesforce data, using the Salesforce data, you have to use Salesforce. If you want to cross check the name, okay, copy this name and go to the same import activity. Try to check what name you gave into that import activity. If it is the same, then it's the same data extension. Yeah, import, interaction import.
So it will take the definition name, right? This is a
Right,
custom
right,
DSOW.
right.
Yeah, this
Right.
is the one. Yeah, maybe I did not give. I gave Salesforce reports, but maybe we did not mention the location, file location. It did not ask for file
It
location
did not.
actually.
It don't ask actually. It directly creates that report.
Okay, so once we have it, we need to copy it into the Salesforce data extension because we
Right.
want it to be tracked back in the Salesforce. Only
Right.
these will be tracked, so we need to pull it here. Okay.
Right. 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 So this is all you will. This is how you import the data from Salesforce to Marketing Cloud. So this was one part of integration. Now we will try to use the data into our email into automation and journey builder. Okay.
Okay.
There is nothing much left for the integration. We have integrated the account, we have synced the data, we have seen how to access reports. Now you can send emails from Salesforce also. Okay, but you will be only able to send emails from Salesforce to Salesforce reports or campaigns only. So click on that plus sign and go to Marketing Cloud. You will be able to access Marketing Cloud from here, but you will be able to send emails only to Salesforce campaigns or reports from Sales Cloud. But in Marketing Cloud, you can send emails to your data extension and all. It's taking load. Yeah. So now you can try to find out the email, and in recipient, you will get reports and campaigns only.
So using the sandbox, the emails will not be sent out, right? It would be just
It will be sent out.
practice.
Yeah. So you have to select which
Okay.
report you want to, or which, yeah. So if you want to select a report, click on plus sign and you will be able to select the report. We have report into Marketing Cloud admin folder, the second folder. Yeah, we have saved. Yeah, you can select that report. So see, there you get an error. It should contain a contact ID or lead ID. So the individual email results are only available on two object, contact or lead. So if you are missing a contact or a lead ID on your report, you won't be able to send email. Why? Because for Salesforce data, we already have contact or lead ID as a primary key, right? In Marketing Cloud data extension, we create a field and assign that field a primary key, then assign to a send relationship. But for Salesforce data, system already picks contact ID or lead ID as a primary key. Without that, you won't be able to send emails. You have to use contact ID or lead
Okay.
ID to send emails, and that data will be synchronized back to that contact ID or lead ID into individual email results.
Okay, just try is a primary key here. We do not have primary key here, but so like how does it, like when we are syncing the data from Salesforce to Marketing Cloud, what data will be like here we'll be having the type, right? Related to subscriber key. So the contact ID will be related to subscriber key here, or what will be related to subscriber key here? I do not see because it's filtered maybe.
Yeah, because this is non-sendable data extension. In this, you don't have any contact or lead ID. Go to contact or lead object which we have synchronized. Yeah. Open contact object. So you can see here that contact key relates to subscriber by default, left hand side.
Okay.
Contact key is the
Okay.
contact ID. Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm applying this filter also, it will not be as a sendable data extension, because
No,
I
it
see
will
it's
be a
not
send.
sendable. Okay, it's not sendable. It's not sendable
Because
because we don't have email
right,
field in it. Okay.
right. This will be sendable because we have email field. So if you create a filter, the same relationship will be copied. If you want to select all records, then contact key is not blank, is the filter. No, not save as filter, save and build.
Okay.
Got it?
So for for everything which is coming from Salesforce, either it will be contact key or
Lead
lead
ID.
key
It
or
should contain contact ID
account.
or lead ID. Why? Because you have to
So
sync
can
your
we
data
sync
back to Salesforce.
Yeah. So my question is like, what objects can we sync from Salesforce to Marketing Cloud? Can we sync every object from Salesforce to
Yeah,
Marketing Cloud?
yeah.
Okay.
You can sync every object, but you will only be sending emails which has a contact ID or a lead ID.
Oh, okay. So, so technically, we can send emails through to only the contacts and leads in the Marketing Cloud. We cannot send emails to any other objects.
Yeah. You can send, but the catch is that data won't get back to Salesforce individual email object field. If you want to
Okay, so the individual objects the tracking's information will be available only on
count and
leads
lead,
and contacts and
right,
not even on accounts.
right. See, Marketing Cloud
Oh,
is
only on
used,
contacts and leads.
right. So why Marketing Cloud is used? Marketing Cloud is used to nurture your lead. Whenever you create a lead into Salesforce, understand the sales process. Whenever you create a lead, now as soon as the lead is created, you want to suppose send us confirmation email that thank you for, suppose you're storing sign up as a new lead. Then as soon as a new lead is created, you want to send sign up confirmation email. Now then that lead information will flow to the salespeople. Salespeople will call, will close that lead or convert that lead to a contact. Okay. Then after that lead is converted to contact, you again want to send some communications. So it works good with lead and contact, because with marketing automation, you nurture your leads basically. You can send emails to any custom object. You can create any ID which is auto generated, and you can associate emails with that particular ID, and you can send emails from Marketing Cloud, but the data won't sync back to that individual email result field. Either you look up the lead ID or contact ID on that custom object, or try to create such model which contains lead ID or contact ID in order to sync the data back to
Okay.
Salesforce.
Okay. As long as we have the link up with the contact ID or lead ID, that would be visible on the contact or lead on the Salesforce. Apart from
Right.
that, okay, but technically we can send any amount of emails.
Right.
You can just
Right.
create a random object on Salesforce, and
Right.
as long as it's having the email field, I can pull it up through different ways, through report or synchronized data extensions, and send the emails. But
Right.
technically, the track back to the Salesforce can be done only
Directly
on
contact
leads
ID.
and contacts.
Right. Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. So now go to that window, Marketing Cloud into Salesforce. So as our report was not containing contact ID, no, not this. Yeah. Um, we got that error. I think that is a different window. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we have a report in which we have a contact or lead ID, it will allow you to send. Now you can select sender profiles as well, which are available
So
into
I didn't
marketing.
understand.
No, if you have to select a report which contains contact ID or lead ID, then only it will allow you to proceed. As of now, it is giving
Okay.
an error. So if suppose you have a report with contact or lead ID, now the next option is to select from, like, which email address you want to send sender profile.
Okay.
Okay, you can use the sender profile, and you can send it here. You will see the job ID logged into Marketing Cloud. When you send it, suppose you create a report on lead object, or if you want to see that, then go and create a report on lead object. It will contain a lead ID. Let's try to select that here and try to see the other process.
Just a moment. I just want to check my calendar once.
Okay.
Yeah, you could. Okay. So in the report, new report, we
Select
have data
leads,
on contacts, right?
contact or lead,
Do we have
anything.
okay?
Uh,
Because like, do we have data on leads or only on contacts?
I think we have both. Check the synchronized data extension if we have a doubt. Not here. The synchronized data extension won't be visible into content builder. Yeah, either check that object from the data source. We have 20
We have
rows.
an account. Yeah, we don't have leads, we have only contacts. Okay.
Yeah, so let's create contact then. Report on contact. Accounts and contacts, first option you can see.
Accounts and contacts.
Drag and drop contact ID. Yeah, there is contact ID at bottom. It didn't got dragged.
Why?
I think there is a dependent field which we have to pull first.
Even account ID is not coming. Did we select the wrong report type?
I think.
We don't have report type on contacts. So that's the reason. We have accounts and account contact, account history.
Or let's create a new lead and then create a report.
One minute, I'll just, because we do have data here, let me actually create a report type on contacts and then can use the same. It was allowing initially, right? What happened?
You already dragged,
Oh,
that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, contact ID is there. What else do you want? Email ID?
Email.
Email. Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
Now we are dead. First name you can. Save that report into Marketing Cloud admin first. You have to select the appropriate folder. Marketing Cloud Admin. Yeah. Save and run.
Zero records. We have 20 records. Why nothing is coming up?
Contact.
I don't know what's happening. Why the data is not coming into the report.
Let's try to create a new lead and try to create a record. ID. Yeah. Save as. Marketing Cloud Admin. Okay, so it gave
Okay,
us.
so we
Yeah, now you can go there and try to select this report into Salesforce.
we
Into Salesforce, yeah. Go, yeah. Go to Marketing Cloud from here. Yeah. Plus, click on plus option.
So this email address, where did this email address come from? Did it come from Marketing Cloud?
Yeah, it will come from Marketing Cloud. It will show the integrated email address and
Okay.
the or integrated. Yeah.
YouTube subscribers means?
Redupe means if there are duplicate subscribers, do not send two emails. Duplicate email, just send one email. So it will dedupe subscriber by email address. If they find duplicate email address, it will send only one time.
Okay. So like while sending the emails from Salesforce, we have to make sure that all the customers have opted in Salesforce.
Right, right. You have email opt-in field as well.
Can I send it?
Yeah, send it. Now, like you after you send it, like you get a job ID in Marketing Cloud, you will get an email send number in Salesforce. So we will see. Click on send option.
But we do not have email address in this sending, right?
So it won't
How can it
send.
send?
Yeah. It won't send, it will result into an error if it won't find email address. So go to there is another object created as a part of integration email send object. Into that email send object, you will be able to see all the emails sent from Salesforce using Marketing Cloud Connect. Yeah, here is the email send object. Yeah.
Okay. So in this email sends, we'll have only the sends which are sent from the Salesforce using the marketing from the Salesforce. But if we are sending any sends using the Journey Builder in the Marketing Cloud, that will not be reflected in here, right?
No, that will not be reflected, but the tracking will be available on lead and contact ID.
So that will be there in the email sends. Okay.
Yeah. So if it won't find any, can you click on that? Let's see, the status is processing data, but it should change to complete, or see it got failed because it didn't get the email address, right?
Yeah. So do we have the same job ID also in the Marketing Cloud when we go for tracking?
Yeah, it gets created. Yeah, it gets created. Tracking, you have Salesforce sends option.
Salesforce mass send, Salesforce single send. Here we don't have any.
So it will sync, but it will take some time. Only I think the completed job IDs will be available here.
Okay.
Yeah, because that email send got errored, I don't think it won't be available. If it got complete, then you will get the Salesforce mass send job ID here.
Okay, gotcha.
Similarly, when you send to a Salesforce data extension, you will get that job ID into this folder only.
Okay. So one more question here, like when we are using a Journey Builder or Automation Studio, can we use the synchronized data extensions in the Journey Builder, or else we can't use in Journey Builder?
Synchronized data extension we can't be used anywhere for the send, because you understand the concept that that data extension is view only. It doesn't physically holds that data. Either you have to query that data extension and
okay, so when we want to send some like if like we would have synchronized one data extension. So for suppose now the contacts is there on Salesforce. Now contacts using synchronized data, we have synced to the Marketing Cloud, and then after syncing we applied the filter and we got the data extension into the Salesforce called Salesforce Data Extension. So we got it from Salesforce to Marketing Cloud. Now we have leads here. So,
Yeah.
but like after 1 hour or 2 hours in Salesforce, we would have created like 100 more contacts or leads, which will be
Yeah.
getting synced into the marketing cloud, but we will not have this data into the actual data extensions here. So
Right.
if this is the case, how can we have the real-time journeys being sent according to this thing?
See, when in Journey Builder, we have a direct connection with Salesforce. Okay, you can directly connect leads or contacts. You don't have to bring that data locally into Marketing Cloud. Or I will show you a glimpse if you can go to a Journey Builder. Uh, yeah, Journey Builder. Yes, that I was about to cover, but let's try to create a journey. For Journey Builder, you won't require any synchronize your Salesforce data extension. You can directly connect the Salesforce data. Click on Create New Journey option. Yeah, multi-step journey. Yeah. Now you see Salesforce data as an entry event. Salesforce data as an
Okay.
entry. Right. Drag and drop there. Click on that Salesforce data. Okay. You can see the last one. Which is your integration? I think the last existing entry source. I I don't with no last modified. Out of this, there is one entry source related to our org. That is hard to find
But it's
actually.
like everything is 2021, 2021,
Right,
2021, 2018. But ours
right.
is 2022, right? We don't have anything here.
No, I think Salesforce data is the one. Click on next option. I think you will. This is the one. Yeah, yeah. Here you will see the objects. Try to select your object. Like try to see if you have the custom object there. Go back and then yeah, yeah. This is
Yeah.
the one. So you can directly connect that object here. You don't have to bring that data locally, then create a Salesforce data extension and then send the emails. In Journey Builder, you have a Salesforce
Okay.
data as an entry source. Similarly, you can create entry source as lead. So as soon as a new lead is created, that will flow directly to Journey Builder. There will not be a synchronized data extension or Salesforce data extension. But when we are manually
Okay.
sending
So
emails,
once
then
we send
Mhm. Yes.
okay, so like when we are using the Salesforce data extension as an
Uh,
entry source, if we are using accounts or leads, they will track
yeah.
back on Salesforce. But if we are
Right.
using any accounts or some other custom objects, it will not track back to Salesforce.
Right. Right.
Oh, okay.
So you understood why this is entry source. With this entry source, you won't have to sync the data. Then you have to bring it into data extension, and then you have to send. Here you can directly connect the data from your Sales Cloud.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So we will see automation from tomorrow. We will study only two topics are left: automation and journey builder. In automation studio, we will see there are about 8 to 10 activities. So we will see how to automate our process. Then we will see how to push the data into journey builder via automation. Because automation is an ETL tool, extract, transform, load tool. It will be used to segment our data. If suppose if you brought the data into Salesforce into Marketing Cloud, but you do not want to send to those customers whose gender is female or which has a certain field which is false. So you will segment the data in Automation Studio, and then you can push the data into Journey Builder. So we will see automation and Journey Builder from tomorrow.
Yeah, in automation generally, I want to have like most out of it with the advanced
Yeah.
concepts, how to use the contact data and everything. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that is
We will
yeah,
see each and everything here. No worries.
yeah, cloud payers also. Okay, and also like we wanted to cover a couple of ARM script also, so that yeah, all of them.
Yeah. AMP script, we covered basic. So what we will do, we will study cloud page. There we have more AMP concepts. What do you want? You want to proceed with automation or journey builder first, or you want to proceed with cloud pages, then automation and journey builder for tomorrow?
Uh, which which one will be in flow? If we can, since we have the Salesforce data extension synced up, if we can start with the Journey Builder Automation Studio, I'm okay with that.
Okay, let's start with journey
Whichever
builder
works with
automation
the flow.
studio. Yeah, let's start with automation studio. I will cover cloud pages at the end. Okay. We will see
Okay.
entire concept of automation and journey, then we can cover cloud pages.
Yeah, I request you to have like most of the concepts available, because like
Yes,
that's the reason I have opted for this one-to-one training, so that and also some instead of going for the regular I understand when you give a group training, you will be
yeah,
explaining only the high level concepts, but this training you are like, we have a different mode of training here, right?
yes, yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I won't miss any option. I will cover everything.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.